Look! There are some people talking over there!
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats.
Hey, speak for yourself, mate.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after...
I don't buy...
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it? Oh, that's true.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
There's a group of people over there.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey,
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like...
What's the matter? They're just looking to join it.
hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine.
You hear that, Queen?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before...
Really? Are we that...
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join...
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry.
So, you two really like to gossip?
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom. Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know?
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to the welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon...
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making the...
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks.
You are correct. I am a true professional. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't...
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research?
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another... Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly...
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp.
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you! Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
You TCG players are like mint in the water.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? All right.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing... There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right.
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've been? Did you know that there are some people who... Yeah, so you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers.
Good to know. Do you have any...
Let me think. Sounds like... Oh, did you know that the Duke was all...
Huh?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing to go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place. I'm not gonna... A forbidden zone? Sounds...
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard...
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you...
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell.
Oh, as expected of the legend. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreal. He is a harbinger, after all. I suppose Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reason.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect.
Collecting information is.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, and if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's traveler. What say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it. Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving.
What do you want us to do? Will it be.
Well, I won't call it easy per se. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head and investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, but also there's no need to take risks. Don't forget. My apologies, I just started rambling out of habit.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head out as soon as.
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a. There seem to be several people in.
It's not impossible.
So, it's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try? Someone, please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground, freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Let me take a look. Please lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, traveler! Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. Eh? Oh, that's good. I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please. Don't sense serious damage to your organs. And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem. What about here? Does this hurt? Oh. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. So that's what it is. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Well, Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after...
Very well.
And she hopped away, just like that.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
His stomach aches really bad. He was stumbling about the whole...
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry.
But it also looks...
Well, that's...
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole... Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they helped Miss Sijuin
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient?
That's correct.
Are you two...
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss... You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the...
Hey, don't start arguing now, please. Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be...
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that.
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this...
He just slowly walked off like that?
I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's...
You really can't...
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as... I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sijuin should be back soon, and no.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here. Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember...
I remember...
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let... So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain. Alright then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, got it! Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure. Oh, you're going to take a nap already? We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit under the... So you're the best of companions. You're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never... Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Thank you, Miss Sijuin!
days. You just can't rely.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time? No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Paimon, don't take my grilled fish. Paimon talked with Sijwin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't know. Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that